What's up, guys? I'm going to be working at pulling the trans out of the Sportster this morning. What I got to do right now is I have to pull the air cleaner and the exhaust off of the other side so that I can get at all the right side foot controls. And then I got to pull the sprocket cover off, and then I have to pull the front drive sprocket to get the transmission released so I can get the whole thing out. What's going on, Indy? Huge thank you again to Justin Dow for this sucker. So handy. There, first part off, air cleaner backing plate. Sorry about the shitty connection, guys, but I'm not in my house, which is where the router is. So I got to get some kind of a signal doubler to get some better signal out here. So I apologize if the connection sucks. Thank God for having a wide variety of tools. What's up, Top Wolf? Because right now, I need one of these little suckers. All right. Now I can use the impact. Shield number one. shield number 2. All right. Heat shield number 3. All right. Exhaust heat shields are off. There's another step out of the way. Now comes the really hard part, getting the exhaust off. Hopefully I don't snap any exhaust head studs because that would really, really suck. What's up, Frank M? What's up, Top Wolf? This calls for coffee. What's up, Andrew? All right, time to try to get the exhaust off. Hopefully I don't snap any exhaust head studs because that would be a bad, bad day. That one's going to suck. I can't use the impact because it's at an odd angle. So I'm going to have to use this and a 1/2 inch. So, yeah, Andrew, I got to pull the, first I had to pull the air cleaner. Now I have to pull the whole exhaust system. so that I can pull the secondary drive belt sprocket off of the right-hand side of the bike, because that's attached to the main drive gear on the transmission. So if I don't release that sprocket, the whole transmission won't come out. So I got to pull both sides of the bike apart. Here goes nothing. God bless PB Blaster. That stuff is the shit. Why 3F? You trying to get a picture of my junk? I like it 3F, but not like that. All right, time for the rear cylinder head studs, and hopefully those will come out fairly easy as well. This last one's going to be a bitch because it's in a weird spot. What's up, Justin D? Yeah, this last exhaust head stud nut is going to be a bitch because it's in a really awkward spot. Aha! There it is. God bless PB Blaster. See you later, Indy. All right. Here comes the exhaust, boys. Ta-da! I know, right, Andrew? That would be pretty awesome. I definitely need to get a separate webcam, but I just got no, I have no money for anything right now. The exhaust is off. That's one more step. Yeah, isn't that the truth? You'll see the tranny, Frank. I guarantee it. And I'll tell you what, boys. These snap-on hex driver sockets, they're worth their weight. These things are awesome. I ain't hiding no tranny. The bike's doing that all on its own. And another thing to say God bless for, God bless magnetic parts trays. Yeah, nice try, Top Wolf. Top Wolf, have you ever checked these things out? Have you ever seen the Black and Decker Matrix tools? These things are awesome, man. These things are the bee's knees. Switch out different heads. God bless this thing for saving space. Good tool, too. Ugh, that sucks, 3F. All right, see you later, Frank. Have a good day. Andrew, I already have gloves. Gloves are for pussies. Nice, Frank. Well, looks like I'm going to have to break out the old Cornwell. Not a fan of this thing, but it'll do the job. Uh, yeah, I was part of an honor society back when I was in college. Phi Theta Kappa, baby. Oh, here's some needle nose. Ooh, actual channel lock needle nose made in the USA. Look at that. Later, Top Wolf. Yeah, I've got some tools that are made in this weird place that I've never heard of. It's called USA. Made in USA. Where's that? What's going on, Mike? I'm just slowly tearing this thing apart so I can get everything off so I can get the transmission out of there. Back in a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I had a call from my mother. I had some text messages from one of my coworkers. Whole bunch of shit going on that I shouldn't have been called on, but they called me on anyway. Hey, do you know what's going on with this? Well, why don't you read the work order? Fucking morons. Have fun storming the castle! Oh, almost forgot. Got to do the recall today, too. A whole whopping circuit breaker. But hey, it's a recall. We get paid for it at the shop. I'm good with that. That's like free money for us at the shop. The techs don't actually have to do anything. We get paid for it. That's a win-win. And my coworker still keeps texting me. I'm like, shut up! I got shit going on. See, there he is again. I'm like, shut up! I'm live streaming, damn it. Leave me alone. All right, here we go again. I need a wrench. What's going on, Carlton? Just trying to get this damn thing apart, that's all. It's a little bit of a bear because it's an old bike, but what are you going to do? Time for a sacrificial screwdriver. Woo! There's the sprocket cover. One more piece of the puzzle. Whoever said I was afraid to get dirty? I'm a dirty boy. And here's an indication of how long this bike has been sitting. When I pulled the sprocket cover, the seal for the sprocket just came out mangled. And I don't know what the hell that is. Right there. But it looks like somebody's been in here before too. So, I don't know. Paper towels. They'll do until I get some shot towels. I need to buy some of those too. In the meantime, paper towels do the job. And they're cheap. All right. Next step. Let's see. Right. See, they don't put everything in the same linkage here. What's going on, 3F? Andrew, you calling me incompetent? Better come over here, man. Kick your ass. At least I know how to use tools and read a service manual. And the fact that I actually bought a service manual is like 3 steps ahead of most of our customers. Yeah, I know, right? Let's see what this is. 6-8 rear belt. I love this drawer because this Milwaukee box has one drawer here that has the flip down cover you can use as a work surface. I love that feature. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually read instructions. I like to do things right the first time. Call me strange. All right, now I got to put the transmission in gear. All right, good to go. Let's see. All right, so now the stream should be online right now. Fourths. 5 seconds. Yeah, refresh it. This could get interesting. Time to break out the brass sledge. All right. Let's try this. Somebody has definitely been in here before. Because they actually, I don't know if you can see that. They actually ground that screw down on this face right here. They actually ground that screw down, and they ground down part of the sprocket locking nut. So somebody has definitely been into this thing before me. That one's nowhere near big enough. That one's also nowhere near big enough. Looks like I need a honking socket for this thing. Yeah, I know, right? That's not big enough. I think I have a socket that's big enough to go onto that sprocket nut. I just don't know where the hell I put it. Nope. That's the one, and it's not big enough. Let's see. All right, so I don't know if you guys will see this, but right there, somebody ground that thing out with a grinder. Let's see if we can. Check that out. See what that asshole did? Look at what that asshole did to my bike. That's the sprocket locking nut that he went at with a friggin' grinder because he was too much of a cheap prick to take the bike somewhere where it could be worked on properly. Idiots. Yeah, just incompetent people, man. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Because you're just going to make it worse for the next time. They ground off both the sprocket and the sprocket nut and the locking screw that holds it in place. I don't know why somebody would do that. There's no reason to do that. Because the part's just like the screw holds the nut in place. Why would you grind it? It's not going to make it any more secure by making a little groove for it. The thing's not going to move. The screw is in the way. All right, rear axle cotter pin. Yeah, you're right, Carlton, because they were backyard hacks. That's why they pulled the baffles out of the mufflers, too. Idiots. I'm surrounded by idiots. All right. Let's see what we got. Fifteen sixteenths on that side. Yeah, you guys should all sub to each other. We should all be sub to each other. That's just a good idea. All right. Yeah, I know, Carlton, but that's also illegal in the United States. All right, almost to the point where I can pull the belt off and get the sprocket off. Yeah, I know, right? Some people like shit that's just really really loud. No, Carlton, in the United States, it's a federal law that if you modify the exhaust, it's illegal. So if you pull the baffles out of a muffler, you're violating federal law. I know because I've got my inspection license. Come on, Cornwell Ratchet, don't let me down. Yeah, I think you're just thinking of dirt bikes, Carlton. Because I know if you leave a spark arrestor in a dirt bike muffler, you're fine. Because those are required by the feds. But if you do another thing to a dirt bike muffler, you're fine. But if it's going to be a vehicle used on the road, then it's a federal law to modify the exhaust. Other than I mean, you can swap baffles as long as they pass your decibel limits. As long as the muffler has a baffle in it, it's still considered a muffler. As soon as you pull the baffle out, it's considered a straight pipe and it's illegal. Andrew, some people are lenient on inspection and they'll let things pass that they shouldn't. Hey guys, I gotta go for now. I'll be back later. Mom just pulled in. I gotta do her break. So hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you later.